Hello and welcome to this practice. We're going to look at our heart chakra in this practice. So we're going to invite in some relaxation just to really relieve any of that stress, relieve any of that tension that may be causing your hormones to fluctuate. So we're going to just go through a series of postures that are very gentle, and you might want a couple of props. I'm sat on one brick here and I've got another yoga brick and I've got a little pillow here as well, and then our yoga mats. So we're just going to start off in a cross-legged position, and let's just place our hands down on our knees, and I want you to just take your chin to your chest just to allow the weight of the head to release tension in the neck. And let's just, once we're here, let's just lift up those shoulders, roll them back down, and then release down. So you're just bringing a nice stretch in the back of the neck. So if you're familiar with Dharma talks, Dharma loosely translates as talk, as a little practice for your spirit, really. I just want to talk to you whilst you land on the mat, whilst you come in tune with your body and just your natural breath. Just want to talk through with you about the heart chakra. If this is something that you're unfamiliar with, it can be quite cathartic just to understand why we look at the chakras when we're looking to heal. So the heart chakra lies, as it's named, within the heart area, within the middle of your chest. And we have 7 chakras. The heart chakra is the bridge between your lower chakras and your upper chakras. So it's the kind of the bridge between the two. It's the bridge between your emotional being and your physical being. Your physical being those 3 chakras underneath your heart chakra, your solar, your sacrum, and your root chakra. And then above we've got the throat chakra, the third eye, and the crown. So we've got this lovely bridge in between that connects them together, connecting your physical and your emotional well-being. So when this heart chakra is nurtured, not just from loving others, but from loving ourselves, we can really connect with both sides of our being. So let's just take 3 nice, big, deep breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. And I just want you to visualize these breaths going around your heart area. And as you breathe in, I want you to imagine the color green. And as you breathe out, I just want you to imagine the color pink. Both colors for the heart chakra. So we'll begin breathing in and breathing out. When you breathe in, draw yourself all the way up. Imagine that green colour permeating around your heart. And then as you breathe out, allow the breath to be pink and allow any stagnant energy to release. And again, inhale and exhale. Well done. Bring your head up, just open the eyes, let's just circle the shoulders. I just want you to, throughout this practice, just see if you can do that, where you're breathing in that lovely glow of green, and you're breathing out a beautiful harmony of pink, a little bit like a rose, the green of the rose petals and the pink of the petals, the green of the leaf and the pink petals. So we're going to come into our first pose of the day in this practice, and that's going to be melting heart pose. You might know it as puppy pose. In yin yoga it's called melting heart. So I'm going to just turn myself around. So bring your knees underneath your hips, and then you're just going to come quite forward on your mat, extend your fingers out, and then you're just going to keep that booty up in the air as you bring your head down to the mat. Now your arms should be straight and your shoulders away from your ears, and you're really pressing into the mat. Now if this is too much, you've got options. You can pop a block under your head to raise the ground, which will give you more space, or you could put both hands across a block so your fingers can edge off the block. So take your time to get yourself into the posture. We're going to be here for 10 breaths, so don't take it too far, because I want you to really feel this in your heart chakra area. So really start to breathe in your green and breathe out your pink, and just take your attention when you breathe in, breathing in the green at the front of your body, and when you breathe out, take the attention to the back of your body. So breathing in your green colour, visualising that green swirling all around, and your exhales at the back of your heart, the back of your ribs, that beautiful pink glow. So 5 more breaths like this, breathing in and breathing out. Let's do one more breath where you really press those hands into the mat, really press your hips up and back. And as you exhale, release all that tension out of the back of your ribs. Well done. Just let your elbows drop, and then just bring your arms back into center. Forearms on the mat, and then press your head up. Be careful, drawing yourself up. Bring your wrists under your elbows under your shoulders, and let's just do a couple of cat-cows. Just moving the spine. Releasing that tension. And then just come to bring your legs together and come back onto your seat. Place your palms on your knees, draw your shoulders back, and just tilt the chin down to the chest. And just take a moment to notice how you feel here. So notice if you can feel that tingling sensation, that energy running around your body. That's your prana, that's your energy that you've just cultivated and created by breathing, by visualizing that light and that energy around your heart. So from here we're going to do thread the needle pose. So I want you to just come back onto your mat. Take the knees a little bit further away from you, and then take your palms a little bit further away than you would if you were in cat-cow. Take your right arm through your left. You want the palm facing up on this right hand, and then just drop yourself down, and you're just going to come down onto the mat. Remove the mic a moment. And then you're going to take that left hand away from you, but I want you to tent the fingers and really press all 5 fingers of your left hand into the mat, and start to see if you can lift that elbow up and back. So you're really getting a lovely twist and stretch in this upper back area where your heart lies, drawing it back. So you've got about 5 more breaths, so close the eyes, taking your attention to your green breath in and your pink breath out. Breathing in and breathing out. And then one more big deep breath. And then as you exhale, release the fingers. Bring that left hand nearer to your face to press yourself up. And we'll come straight to the other side. So bringing your left hand through, bring the left side of your head onto the yoga mat. Bring your right hand away from you, tent the fingers, pressing them in to the mat, drawing that right elbow up and back. So you should feel a nice stretch in your right shoulder blade. Lifting that elbow, try not to dump down into the posture. And then settle into your breathing. Breathing in that green energy and exhaling that relaxing, nurturing pink. So you've got about 5 breaths left. Take a nice big deep breath in. On your exhale, release your palm down to the ground and just take that right hand back towards your face, pressing your right hand into the mat. Lift yourself up. And then let's do some cat-cows. So breathing in, coming up and through. Exhale, round the back, drop the chin. Pressing the palms into the mat. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Maybe tuck the toes and see how different that feels. Bringing some energy into the back body. Opening up your heart chakra. And then come back to center, bring the knees back in, and then just sit back down on your knees. Plant the palms on your knees again, chin to chest. Just give yourself that space to notice how you feel. Notice how you feel in your back body, connecting with your ribs, connecting with your heart. And then we're going to come into a little bit of a twist now. So we're going to come into butterfly pose. So come to sit on your bottom. And then you're going to bring your soles of your feet together. So you might want your blocks for this one. So just grab them in front of you. And what we're going to do is, first of all, let's just interlace the fingers, plant them over your toes. Inhale, draw yourself up, and just allow those butterfly wings to flap. So just breathe in, get a nice stretch in that back, opening out those back ribs. And then we're going to take our twist to the right. What I want you to do is, if you want your block, take your block over to the right, and then you're going to take your twist over to the right, and then plant your palms on your block or your brick. So it'll depend on your flexibility where you want to be, as long as you keep those legs where they are. So don't force it. But what I want you to do is, I want you to really start to see if you can bring that left hand right across and over the edge of the brick. But keep this left knee down. So imagine I'm pressing my hand on your left knee and you're pulling that brick towards you. So you're grabbing onto that brick, pulling across, really drawing that left knee down. Don't forget to breathe. Draw the belly in if it feels comfortable to do so. Pressing your butterfly wings, your knees, further down, further down. You can do it 3 more breaths. Breathing in, drawing that twist from the top of your shoulders through your back. Well done, and release. And notice how you feel. Plant the palms around the toes. Close the eyes. And then we'll exercise the other butterfly wing. So coming over to your left side now. So we come over and round, taking our fingertips across the brick, taking this right leg down, our right butterfly wing down and out, pressing the toes together, the base of the feet together, and then breathe. So drawing that left shoulder blade back, allowing the right elbow to relax. Draw the belly in. Really focus on your breath. Your green breath in and your pink breath out. Taking your focus to your heart center, not just the front of your heart, but the back of your heart. All around your rib cage, ribs at the front, ribs at the back. All those muscles and your other organs around. 3 more breaths, breathing in and breathing out. 2 more, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Release the brick, come all the way around. Interlace the fingers round your toes, drop your chin to your chest. And Just let yourself melt and release. Enjoy this steadiness, quietness. Just allowing your heart to really relax. And then draw yourself all the way back up. Let's just slowly, one by one, bring those legs back in. Give them a little bit of love, a little bit of massage. You've had the hips open and the muscles and the legs have all been relaxing. And then we're going to come into a reclined twist. So you might want your bricks as well. So I'm just going to come round on the mat. So what you're going to do is you're going to come down onto your back, legs bent, soles of your feet on the mat. And then we're going to do the right leg first. So take your right leg on top of your left knee. And then just take that left foot into the midline. So just lift it up and pop it down so it's in the middle of your mat now. And then what I want you to do is flex that right foot, and then you're just going to go over to the left. And your aim is to get your foot on the ground. But I want you to grab your block, and as you're going over, you might want the block for your knee. Just start to allow that hip and that knee to just completely melt down. Now you might need your other brick for your right arm, because you're going to take your right arm away from you. Deeper stretch, arms higher up. Lesser stretch, arms lower down. So you can just stay here if you want, or you can start to see if you can get a deeper stretch. It's good to use the brick, so you can pop that under your forearm and take your palm facing up, and then allow everything to just melt. Close the eyes. And then see if you can release your hips any further amount. And then notice how your front body and your back body feels. And then let's do our 5 breaths. Breathing in our green energy. Breathing out our lovely pink flow. So 4 more breaths. And then take a big deep breath in. And on your exhale, bring your right arm back into center. Unwind the legs and just bring them all the way back up. Bump your hips over to the center. And we'll do the other side. So let's set up. So we want left ankle on right knee. Just move that foot over to the midline. And then slowly drop the left foot and bring that left knee to your brick. Take your right hand on your left knee and then release your feet. So there's no need to have the feet in flexion. Leave your head in the center and then extend that left arm. Use your brick if it feels good. You'll start to notice where the tension's releasing as you're breathing in. and breathing out. So 5 controlled breaths. Breathing in your green energy and breathing out your soft pink hue. All right. Now start to bring your left arm in, release your right, release your legs, and just bring them back up to center, bumping the hips back over to the midline. And then we'll set up for Savasana. So just bring your legs down, wider than the yoga mat. Let the feet relax back. And then extending your arms out away from you, palms facing up. And just relax here. I'll bring you back in after a couple of minutes. And start to wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. Let's bring your legs in together. Inner ankles touching. Extend the feet back so your feet are flexed. The back of your heels may lift off the ground. Bring your arms up above your head. Interlace the fingers. Turn the palms up and away from you. Pinky fingers towards the ground, your thumbs towards the ceiling. Palms of your hands towards the wall behind you. Lift your elbows up, shoulders away from ears. Flexing those feet up and back. Just bringing some recognition to your heart and to your body for this practice. Let's thank our body for what it does for us every day. Bring your arms back down. Bring your legs together. Bring your knees bent up towards your arms and bring your interlaced fingers around your knees now. And then just rock from side to side. And then take your palms onto your knees and let's just circle one way, circle the other way. And then drop those knees over to the right, using that right arm as a little bit of a pillow. And then using your left arm, just press yourself all the way up to seat. We're not going to be here long, so you don't need any props. Let's bring your palms in together. And we bow. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me on the mat in this practice. And I did want to just reach out to you today. I've put some details in the description, but I do have some wonderful news. There's a new book that I've just released available, and that is titled Womb Warriors Unite. So it's not just a book, it's a toolkit to really help you to nurture your body, your hormones, and your life. So do go check it out. It's in the description, and I will see you on the mat next time. Namaste.